Welcome to this episode of the Hormone Reset Club Tech Tutorial. In this session, we are going to talk about the Hormone Profile Diagnostic. I am opening it up inside of Google Drive so that you can see an example of a file with Google Drive. And in Google Drive, the document will open up in Google Sheets. So first, it opens up to the instruction page. First thing to take notice is each tab. There are 16 tabs, and each tab you have to answer questions and place a 1 in each of the corresponding boxes for the symptoms you experience. Be consistent. If you select depression in one hormone profile, you should select it for each hormone profile where it appears. Any cell with the word "or" between it means you can experience one or the other or both symptoms. Any cell with the word "and" between two symptoms means you must experience both symptoms. The exception is when there's an "and/or." That is treated like "or." Your score will automatically calculate and appear in the total row. The answer from the total will automatically appear in the corresponding cell in the current score column of the tab Answer Key. They automatically appear in the current score column. And then it's your responsibility to type them into the next column so that they remain for your records. Every time you take the diagnostic, the score in the current score column will change. Now, inside of Google Sheets, to navigate around, over to the right, you have your arrows to navigate through the tabs. So like right now, there are 18 sheets in this workbook. There are 18 sheets in this workbook. And you can only see 7. So if I hit the right arrow, now I can see up to 15. And now I have 16 through 18. And scroll back in order to get to the instructions. Now, after you fill out all 17 of the hormone sheets, after you fill them all out, you will go to the last tab, which is the Answer Key, and your scores will automatically populate the hormone protocol's current scores columns. No calculations need to be done. Once you're on the Answer Key, you're going to go and enter the date for the appropriate time period. Are you starting? Is this after the cleanse? Week 4, week 8, week 12? Type the value from the current score to the corresponding cell under the time period in the cumulative data table. Do not use copy and paste unless you know how to paste only the value. Straight paste will paste the formula and the results from the current score, and then each time you retake the diagnostic, those scores will change. The cells are formatted to color based on the values relative to the warning number. Yellow is equal to the warning number. Red is greater than the warning number and should be considered when choosing the desired protocol. Green is good value. At the end, after you're done entering in your value in the cumulative data table, you need to erase the value contents. You need to erase all of the ones in the different You need to erase all of the ones in the different hormone profiles. So to do that, you delete the cell, you highlight the values, and you press or select the cells to be cleared. You right-click with the mouse button on the PC or select the Clear Contents option found at the Home menu, or press the Delete button on your keyboard. Step 4, after the current score values are entered into the cumulative data table, Go back to each hormone tab and select and delete your answers so the file will be ready for the next time you want to take the hormone profile diagnostic. Save your file. You do not need to save in Google Sheets. Google Sheets is automatically saved. Here is a completed hormone profile diagnostic. So let's go back. So we start with the inflammation tab, and I have already pre-filled this out, you have your instructions here at the beginning, again, to remind you to place a 1 in each cell with the symptoms you've experienced in the last 30 days. At the end, after you've transferred all of your data into its appropriate columns in the cumulative data table, then you will come back and you will clear the answers for the updated responses. All these ones will need to be deleted. I will show you that in a minute. You go to excess insulin. Now it's filled out. Low dopamine, low serotonin, low GABA. My low GABA is 0 because I don't experience any of these symptoms. Excess cortisol, DHA, excess estrogen, etc. And we go to the answer key, and you can see all of my scores. Green means it's in a good range. Red means it's an imbalance. Yellow means it's right there on the borderline. And then I manually typed the answers into the start column. I need to add today's date. There we go. And now when I get into the progress tracker, I can copy this information from here and paste it in the appropriate tab where the hormone profile scores are. Now, there's one more step that needs to be completed. Once the data has been properly entered in, then it's necessary to go to all of the tabs and start deleting all of the data. The easiest way to do it is to press and drag. Now you want to make sure that you do not include the total score. If you include that and you erase it, then you erase all of the calculation functions. Press the delete key. It's empty. Do the same thing for the next hormone imbalance. And you keep going. Let me show you a shortcut for being able to select all of your cells. Click in the starting cell, move your mouse pointer to the end cell, press the shift key, hold it down, and click with your left mouse button. It highlights everything in between the first click and the last click, and press delete. Again, click in the first cell, move to the last cell, hold down the shift key, press click, and delete. Now when you go to the answer key, your current score is all zeros again. And now you're ready the next time you want to take your hormone profile diagnostic.